One has to ask why this case is like a Malcolm Rewa, Tina Porter case. One has to ask why the New Zealand Prime Minister and Cabinet Ministers and medical experts and specialists and commissioners, ombudsmen, judges, crown lawyers, why they're all frightened to sit in front of me and do a Q&A, because they all know that they're involved in vigilantism and state terrorism, using ACC, using fear and violence, because the people involved are nothing but fucking terrorists. And this is what the New Zealand people turn a blind eye to. And it's very hard for one victim to stand up to these people unless they get tens of millions of dollars, which is the fraud of how the New Zealand system works. Because they turn everything into public-private criminal prosecutions, because the people involved in it are nothing but fucking terrorists. So you have to ask yourself, Gerard McGreevy, I would class him as the Malcolm Rewa of the New Zealand government, but he's not in a prison. He's running their departments and getting away with murder. Mike Heron, he's just another piece of shit who made his way to the top on my back. A lot of people have made their way to the top on my back. They've had a lot of pay rises on my back, and I'm really pissed off about that. I really am. The fact that you've got a CEO of ACC who literally 3 years ago offered me one of 6 third parties without answering any questions, and I wouldn't accept it. I'm not going to involve someone else in the middle of all this fucking vigilantism and state terrorism. Then you've got police coming to me trying to entrap me again, and trying to criminally provoke again and again and again, and stalk me for like, what, 9 months at a fucking, over a 9-month period. I had to move out of my home. I just had a fucking guts full of it. But then doctors not writing up proper reports, not asking proper questions, not putting forward the injuries that are being caused to the victims of their crimes. It's the biggest stagnant, stalemate, criminal blackmail, criminal holding for ransom situation any victim can find themselves in. And this case is run by terrorists. And so I challenge the New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, who's the Prime Minister today. I challenge her to sit in front of me on national TV and do a Q&A with me. And she can challenge me on any fact of this case, because I know she'll lose on any argument she wants to put forward. And the likelihood of that happening, probably not 1%, because she knows I'd win. But in all honesty, she should do it, because this entire case is built on vigilantism and state terrorism by ACC and the New Zealand government, and by all their administrations. So they're not adhering to the law, they're not adhering to the legislation, they're not restoring people's lives to the best they can be. And in my case, it should be restored to its former being. So they're literally holding me criminally at blackmail and ransom at all times, and stagnant, stalemate, and doing nothing. It's going nowhere. They want to spoon feed me shit and say, get on with it. Accept what we've done to you. No. You wouldn't ask the rape victim to accept what's been done to them. You wouldn't ask the murder victim to accept what's been done to them. You wouldn't ask domestic violent relationships to accept what's been done to them. You've got all the help, assistance, support and protection for those people. But for injured people, you've got fuck all. You've got everybody running around going, nothing to do with me, what can I do about it? Well, you better start fucking doing something about it. You better get my fucking life out of harm's way. That's my standing on the matter.